So, I decided to make this video where I would give you 2 tips, 2 indispensable, very important tips you have to follow if you want to learn English fast, really fast. So, if you want to learn English fast, you have to watch this video until the end, and I guarantee if you follow these 2 tips, you will get the results you've been wanting so badly. If we are not acquainted yet, my name is Peter and I teach English on YouTube and Instagram. English has been my passion for so many years, and I'm sure you would agree with me that English is such a fabulous and beautiful language. Therefore, if you haven't subscribed to my channel English with Peter yet, you should definitely do it now. Meanwhile, we are gonna jump right into the video. My first tip for you will be to try to surround yourself with English as much as you can. Try to immerse yourself into English everywhere, in every aspect of your life, as much as you can. I would recommend that you start small and slow. Simply change your language to English on your gadgets like your phone or your laptop like this one. Just change the main language to English. And if you own any other gadgets, turn their language to English. Yes. It will come in very handy at the end of the day and stock up on top of every small detail you do to improve your English, to immerse yourself into this language. Second, okay, not fourth. Second, do things you truly love in English. Yes, not in your native language, but in English. Which movies in English? Watch TV shows if you love them. Watch them in English. If you love playing video games, play video games in English. Or anything else. Just be creative and think about what do I actually like to do? If you like to go out with people, you could talk to people in English. Or anything else. Just try to incorporate English into every single small detail of your life. So you are immersed into this beautiful language. For me personally, this method worked the best and my results just skyrocketed. They improved so rapidly, so fast when I said no more movies in Russian, in my native language. I'm gonna watch them in its original version with its original soundtrack in English, and it's in pure English. And in just a single year, 1 year, I saw incredible results. And I also watched TV shows in English and many other things, but just don't underestimate the power of this technique and try to incorporate English into things you truly love. Another small advice I would give you, which is incredibly important, to not use subtitles. Please don't use subtitles, because when you watch movies or TV shows with subtitles, you are not focusing on the speech of native speakers. But what you should be doing is focusing on listening. You need to improve your listening skills and your perception of English speech or of native English speech. And you can only do it by listening, by practicing. And it's hard. I know it's arduous. It's very difficult at first. When I started watching films in English, I couldn't understand nearly anything. Perhaps just 5 or 10% of what they were saying there. But it will improve. You will improve with time and effort. So just don't use subtitles, please. Simply put, when you are watching films with subtitles, you are practicing your reading skills, and you should not be doing that while you are watching films. You can just pick up a book and read it. Don't do it while watching films. Just practice your listening skills and practice reading separately. in the library. Okay, you need to minimize the amount of time you spend using your native language and to maximize the amount of time you spend doing things in English. So I think you got me, you got my point. Another great way to learn something is to teach it to somebody else. So try to talk to your friends or family, parents in English. And if they don't understand something, try to teach it. Teach English in English. Use English to teach it. Don't use your native language. Alright, that was all I wanted to say about immersing yourself into English, surrounding yourself with English. Now I want to give you the second tip you have to follow if you want to succeed fast. Stop being afraid of making mistakes. That's right, just embrace them. Make more mistakes. The more mistakes you make, the faster you will get good at English. It's not that simple, of course, but you need to make more mistakes. That's because we learn the most from mistakes, from making mistakes, and of course, trying to avoid them in the future. You need to correct your mistakes. You need to improve by making mistakes. And that's the algorithm you need to follow if you want to succeed. Yes, just you make a mistake, you notice it, you take notice of it, and then you try to avoid it in the future. So definitely follow this tip and you will succeed. And never ever be ashamed of your mistakes, because we all make them. We are humans. We are mere humans. And I make mistakes all the time. And I am afraid of mistakes. We all are. But we need to focus our attention on improving ourselves by making these mistakes. When I make these videos for YouTube, for Instagram, I make hundreds of mistakes. Yes, that's right. I'm not perfect. I'm not. No one is. I'm saying these words to myself too, because, like I said, I am afraid of mistakes. I've always been, but I try to overcome this fear by confronting it and trying to use logic and understanding that mistakes are good, because we'll learn the most from them. Be courageous. Be courageous. Courageous people are not... They've experienced fear too. They are afraid of things. But what they do, what courageous people do, they look fear in the eye. They confront it and they do things despite the fear. Yes, that's an incredible rule you have to follow if you want to succeed, and I'm sure you want. I have a question for you. Which mistake have you been making in English, whether it's grammar or perhaps pronunciation, that you've been so afraid of? Like I am afraid of my mistakes. I am afraid that I'm gonna use a wrong article, a or the, which I actually. Even now, I'm scared that I will use a wrong article and will sound silly, will sound stupid and unconfident. Yeah, so I want to hear your answer. Which mistake have you been making that you've been afraid of? And I want you to confront it today. Yes, confront this mistake today. Confront this fear and try to correct them. Try to correct it. Try to improve yourself in the future. Yes, and I need to confess, I've been cutting my videos so much, cutting the parts where I make mistakes, where I stumble, where I sound just stupid. And here, in this video, I didn't do it so much. Of course, I did it a little bit, but not as much. And another thing I want you to answer, please give me an answer to this question. Do you like this video more than the previous ones? Do you like this style more? Please give me your answers in the comments. Because I didn't prepare for this video as much as I prepared for my previous ones. And I didn't even use a script for this video. I had a plan which I followed, of course, but I didn't have a script. Not every sentence was scripted like in my previous videos. And just let me know, do you want me to talk the way I'm talking right now in this video, or the way I did it in the previous ones? I would like to thank you from the bottom of my heart for watching this video until the end, and if you liked this video, just press this thumbs up button or thumbs down just for fun. And of course, if you haven't subscribed to English with Peter, you can do it now. And of course, if you haven't seen my Instagram profile, you should definitely check it out, because I post there every single day, sometimes twice a day, so don't miss out on that one. And of course, thank you for watching, and remember that stronger English equals better results. Yes.